And I wanted to leave you all with a picture of something that's up in the night sky. For those of you that were here last month, I told you I'm an avid stargazer. I really love going out and looking at the sky with my own telescope. And one of my favorite objects to look at is the Orion Nebula, which is up in our night sky right now. You can see it with your naked eye, even without any sort of telescope or without getting outside of light pollution. So from here in Denver, so if you can find the belt of Orion, if you go down, you'll see it's his sword. So imagine this tipped. And we can see that Orion Nebula there. And this is just, I think, a beautiful example of that whole system. So this is our closest stellar nursery. It's about 1,500 light years away from Earth. It is forming stars. It's dominated by 4 big, bright blue stars that are blowing all this material out. Those will live fast, die young kind of stars that are very, very violent. But we're making new stars here. You've also got the running Man Nebula, which is easy to spot in a telescope. But what I loved about this image is it illustrates that that's not one isolated system. We've got other things going on in Orion as well. There's the beautiful Horsehead Nebula, the Flame Nebula, that are all part of this big story. And that Horsehead Nebula is not dark because there's nothing there, but because there's so much dust and gas there that light can't get through it. And this guy is normally in pictures, depending on how you process them, a beautiful, brilliant blue because it's blue starlight being reflected off of all that gas. So I encourage you, go look at Orion, look for a little fuzz beneath its belt, and you'll see the Orion Nebula, and you know you'll be looking at where stars are forming.